Hello, Pisces. I hope you are doing well, fam. Welcome to Soulvine. For our newcomers, I am Jamie, and big hugs and shout out to our current viewers, those that are here often, and our subscribers. And those that comment, you know I appreciate you and I love connecting with you. We have cleared the energy, so feel welcome to soak that up, breathe that in. Don't get too high on that. All right, guys. Let's check in with your energy. So we're going to look at the weekend. I'm just going to dive a bit deeper to see what's going on regarding your situation. I'm just going to channel through and see where this takes us. And yeah, good things ahead, Pisces. Good things ahead. And then I'll check in again later over the weekend to see what's happening with the full moon that is coming on in. It's the end of an 18-month cycle with this full moon eclipse. So you might find there's quite a big shift that happens while we've had this solar eclipse with the new moon. That was one that is about fresh beginnings. But the beauty of this with this full moon coming in, that's also a lunar eclipse, is about ending something that's been happening over the last 18 months. So if that is like feeling a sense of relief, I get it. You know, it's been an interesting ride for our Pisces, and no doubt a lot of us as we connect in with our friends. So let's check in, guys, and see what is happening. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please do. I love to stay connected to you guys, and so you are aware of when we show up. While we do daily reads, we do that. I'm going to be looking at just doing the weekend, okay, reads. I probably won't be releasing on a Sunday morning or maybe a Saturday morning. I don't know yet. We'll see how we go. But all right, guys, first coming in, we have got the 8 of water. What does our Pisces need to know? We have the Lover's energy. I just feel like I'm meant to do a bit of a different spread. So let's just see what's going on here. We've got the Queen of Fire and the Ace of Water. And let's get 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Pisces. So showing up first here, let me get this going, shall we? We've got the 8 of water and the Lover's energy. So it seems there is some question here about a connection or a commitment that you may have with someone. The 8 of water with the Lover's energy, this is showing up as Archangel Raphael, is about weighing up your decisions. And it's interesting because then this is about a desire to move on. So yeah, I just feel like there's something in question here that you are experiencing right now. I'm just getting here, guys, that something is happening here, which I actually feel in a lot of a sense, this is a rebirth for some of you, or a restart in terms of a connection, or a new beginning with someone potentially new here. But a part of this is really about you getting into a place where you feel full and whole and bright and want to, like, you're just shining, you're just glowing, you're doing your thing, Pisces, with this Queen of Fire energy. Look, it's talking about confidence and intelligence. I'm just feeling this radiant, powerful energy. And I feel like this brings in some kind of new love for you, whether this is like a brand new person, we'll dive in a bit deeper, or recharging and re-energizing a current relationship. We've got 6 of water and 6 of air. I'm sure we did get the 6 of water showing up a bit. It makes sense. You know, we do talk about this Mercury retrograde. Things may be coming back around that haven't been, you know, finalized or dealt with or need to be revisited. But there seems to be something. You may be feeling like what could have been with a certain connection, and maybe questioning this, but I feel like that's going to shift through pretty quickly, because what's showing here with the 6 of air energy is that you're moving on in some way, in a way where you feel like you're just more at peace with yourself, okay, or with the situation. So take that for what it is. We're also going to have a look at, I'm going to use a different deck here, and then we'll further clarify. I might get one more deck as well, actually. But Let's dive a little bit deeper and see what else is happening here, because this is kind of looking at, I feel like this is a bit past present energy, you know, just where you may be at in question about something. Okay, so what's showing up here is anxiety regarding the situation, about how to balance something out or how to make something work, or can you make something work and put things back into balance. And that's quite interesting because the yin yang energy in its own way is kind of like, in a different way, resemblance of a lover's energy, of that connection of wholeness, of feeling like you have to make a decision, but you want to make a decision that feels in harmony here. But something seems to be bothering you, Pisces. We've got the thinking woman. And then the garden at the gate, the garden and the gate. There's a lot of contemplation going on here. Let's dive in a bit deeper because I just want to get a little bit more of the story, and then I'm going to get a couple more clarifiers. And then we'll dive in. So we've got the 7th chakra. Yeah, it's like you're trying to connect in and understand more about this situation. I don't know if there's a lot of questions that you've got here. I'm just getting some element too. You're questioning if something is being hidden right now. What it is that you need to know. Do you need to look a bit deeper? Something, I'm just getting like something must be out of balance here, Pisces, because with this underlying anxiety, and we're seeing like there's question in a dynamic, question in a relationship on what this is and where this is meant to be. I don't know what type of relationship, but there is some desire here of wanting to feel at peace and feel whole and feel loved and feel connected where it's safe, you know, and where it's overflowing. And I think you're looking back at what you potentially once had with a situation. Again, this seems to be more around a relationship, an intimate dynamic, but this could be in the workplace. So take, you know, what resonates for you. But just something, there's something in question here, not just from you, but from whoever that you're dealing with here. You're both looking at a solution, it seems, to make something work. And it seems like you're waiting for the right answer to come in. But where that answer or that insight's going to come from, what's showing here is that it's like you need to potentially ask here for spirit to show you what you don't see, show you what you need to see. I just feel like there's something that's going to be revealed here, Pisces, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. Let's see if we can get some further information here and find out regarding this situation. All right, what else do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. These are all different decks I'm using for each section, just so you know. All right. What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. We've got stand your ground. What else do we need to know? We've got accelerated motion. Wow, 7 and 8. Interesting. So something's evolving here, Pisces. This is a lot around Wands energy. It's funny because the colors in the deck are a bit different, but stand your ground is like the 7 of Wands. Accelerated motion is like the 8 of Wands. So that's something moving and something progressing here in what you believe in. And then you've got the 2 here. But this is about waiting, which is really interesting. We've got the 6 again of water. That bastard always comes on in. Lately, I don't know why, Pisces. There's something around you. I know my husband laughs at me when I said that bloody bastard. And that, you know, subject to what that is. But, okay. Give me a sec, Pisces. Let's see what's going on here, and then we'll further clarify. So we're showing stand your ground, accelerated motion, the waiting game, memories of love, deception and envy, and balance. So I feel here there's been something. So I'm going to look at things from all different angles here to get you the picture, Pisces. But it really seems here that there is a connection that's in contemplation that's been unbalanced, and potentially it's been unbalanced for some time. But there's a belief system that, or a belief that you have, a desire that you want to really have unwavering faith and trust in. I'm not sure if it's this connection or a desire or a feeling or what's next for this chapter, but it just seems like the firmer that you stand strong, and I'm not saying in a way that's like digging in your heels. I'm like talking about being in trust of something that you desire. We're seeing this all of a sudden take off. And a part of you taking off, it's like you're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy, this Queen of Fire energy. And when you've got that fire within you that's burning bright, that's passionate and desirable, it kicks in this new flavor, new taste of Pisces, right? So take that for what it is. But I feel like there's this desire, like your heart is opening in a whole new way here. And as that happens, it's like you start looking at things from a different way. You start getting, I think, insights, or like, hey, maybe I should be doing this. Maybe I should be doing that. And then you start questioning more because your level has risen. And I think you start realizing more about your potential and what's possible and who you are and what you can do. So it's like your energy and vibration is lifting because somewhere here it's like you're making a decision to move forward with something, having trust in something. So maybe you're choosing to move forward on your own. Maybe you're choosing to move forward just focusing on yourself, and you're watching something like heal and regenerate, okay? And this is also too what's interesting. I'm just seeing like a little bit potential of a slowdown, but in a different area of your life. There's something that's still going to be progressing forward, but at the same time, I'm seeing a place of like revisiting your plans, re-looking at something of where you actually want to go. And I feel a little bit of your past may swing back in here, because if we go this way, it's like double energy of this six of water, or memories of love, whichever you wish to connect into. So this ends up weighing a little heavy. So maybe you're sitting, maybe you're having dreams, maybe you're thinking a lot about what you once had or a life that you once lived. And it doesn't necessarily mean yonkers ago. It could just be a part of a relationship, maybe when you were younger, if you were married before, if you were in a relationship before. There's just something here like you're looking at that just weighs you down a little bit and has you in question of your path and direction. But what we're seeing here is that you work through this. So maybe there's something that you've got to learn. Maybe there's something for you to truly understand on a deeper level about yourself or about a situation. Yeah, I'm just getting like there's something to maybe let go of as well. Like that you secretly may not, have been honest with yourself, that you've held on a little about a connection or a situation. But I feel like whatever you're doing here, you're moving through this. And I don't know, I just feeling like this breath of fresh air that's coming with this, Pisces, because you're growing further with your connection of where you're meant to be. It's, again, I'm just feeling like the spider senses are like, I don't want to say spores because that's kind of weird too, but it's just, I'm seeing like, I don't know if it's energetics, but it's like out of your hands, like you're connected to all things right now. Like you have a special power to be connected to things, and just, it's like you're getting information just come through you, and you just know where to be or know what to do. It may not be as obvious, but you just go and do something and it's just making sense, right? And yeah, I'm just feel like you got some special gifts that are happening for you right now to put you where you're meant to be. With this thinking man energy, the deception and envy and balance, I'm getting sometimes too doing too much research, thinking too much, sitting in an energy of contemplation. You can end up confusing yourself. It's like that confirmation bias energy. Like if you're looking for an answer of something that you want, I'm sure you can dig up and find that answer that you want. But is that the truth of the matter? Is that the information that you need because you've chosen to find that information? And at the end of it, you've ignored every other piece of information that's come with it. So I don't know if you're trying to balance out here, Pisces, especially with this seventh chakra energy also showing up, which is your crown chakra where you get all the downloads. Just make sure that, and I know it's not an easy thing to do, but it's like, it's figuring how to balance out. And I've spoken about this intuitive part and the rational part. Like, how do you balance that out in your truth? Because there seems to be something that is a little bit, I'm just getting a bit more illusion, but it could be because of a past situation that you've been in, okay? It's flowing in and out. And I don't know if it's causing you a little bit of anxiety. I don't know if it's causing you like to start, okay, this doesn't feel safe. I'm going to research. I need to look into this. I mean, this could be a relationship, a person, something that you're feeling a little bit lacking of trust here. And it's like you dive into that and then it's like, hang on, what am I doing? I need to stop. And that's what I feel is happening here. It's like you're getting a little bit potentially carried out or carried away with a situation that's a little bit unhealthy for you. And I'm saying for you, even if this person isn't doing the right thing or this situation isn't, meeting or feeling in alignment, it's like you're trying to find the reason why. And sometimes you've just got to trust your intuition. And I know that's not an easy thing to do, but what I find here is that this situation is going to come into balance. We look at the waiting game too. That's about balance, for things to come into alignment as you move through. But we're seeing that is what's going to occur regarding this situation. No matter what may come in your way or try to deviate your path, your plan, there's something that is going to work in your favor. We're going to get some further clarifiers with the Kipper energy and see what else we need to know. Okay. What else do we need to know here? Thank you, Spirit. So we've got a mature man. What else do we need to know here? Thank you, Spirit. And we've got distant horizon. So whatever this is about love, Pisces, which is really interesting, you may be attracting someone in two parts that you've been seeking, someone who has this wisdom, who's had experience and who just gets things. I feel like this maturity is more on a spiritual level, but life experience. Like they've been through stuff, they get it, they've done their healing work. I mean, healing's obviously an ongoing experience and journey, but I feel like this one is really connected. They've traveled, they've just experienced a lot of life. And with this distant horizon, this is something to do with an emotional aspect. We've got the water showing up here, but this is also a place that you want to potentially anchor into, or a person that feels right, but this is also something that's new around the corner. So I don't know if this is a person you're questioning, potentially goes away for a bit and does the inner work, and they come back like, holy cow, like, wow, what, like, I wasn't expecting this, And there could be a resurgence of love, but it could also be that you connect with someone new here that really instills this beauty and an amazing feeling within you that just feels right. Okay. I mean, this mature man is quite charming, but I feel is very grounded and has been, okay, who knows their stuff. Okay, what have we got here? False person. House, change, interesting. Let me just connect into this a little bit. Yeah. There may be your intuition too, Pisces. Maybe there was or there is someone around you regarding a situation that you just know that you can't trust them, but it could be a situation that you're working through. I don't know if this is directly related to someone around you, someone at the workplace, I don't know if you're in a blended family, but it seems to be something on the home front here, or that impacts the home place. I don't know. I'm just getting this person's a bit manipulative. They've got some form of an agenda, but they're very good at showing up, at being, all proper and shit when they need to be, and they're not. It's interesting with this house energy and change. Whatever this person is trying to bring here, because I am seeing the impact that you're feeling from this person or this situation where this person is involved. I think you already know that this person is not the real deal, in a sense of like they wear so many masks, right? Potentially 1 minute they're manipulative, the next minute they're super charming. If you don't go with the flow with what they want, how they want, it's like you see this nasty person, but they're very good at walking the room and showing up in a way that everyone thinks maybe they're amazing, but they don't really know who they are, but you know who this person is. So it doesn't fool you, but you know when dealing with them, sometimes just if you're sensitive, oversensitive, and take that as a gift, Pisces, not as like it's a problem. It's because you're knowing there's something going on, and probably their anxiety or anything, maybe theirs and not yours. You're just taking on their shit because you're also dealing with their shit, if that makes sense. But I don't know if you're directly dealing with this person, but I think they come around now and then somehow. But this has got something to do around the home life and something changing. So I don't know, too, Pisces, for some of you. I mean, just look at this card for a sec. I'm finding this interesting. I am getting a potential relocation for some of you, and change in something like a place of work or a place of residing. But just notice here how this house is shining bright, okay? I don't know, I'm just getting be mindful of what this person may be doing or trying to impact outside of you. They can't get into your home. You're here protected, but I feel like this person, I don't know, they might even be watching you. And as you can see here, there's something that you're trying to balance out, but I think you're like questioning, should you work on this? And this can make sense with everything that's going on here. But I am seeing a change, a shift. I don't know. Some of you might move on from a situation and made that decision after further contemplation, diving in. I mean, there's two people here, two different energies that are looking at a situation that seem to want to dive deeper on whatever this is to get to the truth of something, is what I feel. But the truth is going to come in another way, and I think not how you think. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? A gift. You're getting a lot of gifts, Pisces, if you've noticed lately. What else do we need to know here? Just be mindful that this person coming back in could be from your past. Did I say this false person? What else do we need to know? Okay, we had two pop out. Two more, that is. Toil and labor and child. Okay. There's something that you're coming into contact with, Pisces, from your hard work. Something is going to show up. Something is going to present itself, potentially an offer. But I feel like you've put the effort in. This is not something... Whatever you've been doing over your days, over your weeks, you may not realize, like, you've been building energetically like something to present itself to you, but you've been putting in the effort, and I'm not sure what that effort is. Maybe you have been looking for another job. Maybe you've been, researching to look for something particular. Maybe it's to invest something in. I don't know. I just feel like whatever this is, it's going to present itself to you. But it may not be what you seem or think it should be, but whatever it is, it's because you've believed in it and you've kept your faith about it. And all of a sudden the gift shows up and boom. And we saw this kind of yesterday, like there's a huge shift that's happening, but it's like there's a slowdown before there's a full push through. But a big part was surrendering. So if this person's stressing you out and you're not sure what's going to happen, the result, a big part of the story here was about trusting and surrendering and knowing that you're protected as part of this journey. And I feel that this is happening again. If there is something in regards to a connection, to a child, I just feel like you guys are safe here. And I want you to look at this: home, change, marriage, child, toil. Someone who's come in maybe has disrupted the home life. Maybe there is an ex. Maybe there is, a third party who's hanging around. Maybe, I don't know, there's something here that feels a little bit off, and I'm just going to say it. But if you don't know this information already, I have a feeling you do, Pisces, okay? I don't think this is going to be like, oh, I've only just found out. I think you've already found out if there is something else going on. But in saying that, there is a big decision whether you want to invest in a certain connection or invest in something particular. What I am seeing, though, is a shift, a change, a move in direction, but around your home life. So for some of you, you could be going through divorce, could be going through custody, could be going through something that's going to change a dynamic in the home space. This could be even changing the kids' schools. This could be changing where you work. There's just something here because it seems to be around efforts that you put in on a regular basis here. Let's just get a couple more so I can see more of what this is. Share more on this mature man, please. What do we need to know about this mature man? Okay, this is the third time you have got the Six of Cups energy. So this seems to be someone that you potentially know already, Pisces, that may be coming back around. This could be a father figure, but I'm really feeling this is someone that you have known, that you've had a deep connection with, that's coming back around or will show up randomly, maybe on your doorstep as you're working through your own shit and stepping into your power. And when I'm saying working on your own shit, I want to put it as it's beautiful stuff. Okay. I mean, empowering yourself. I shouldn't use that term. So I'll change that, and I apologize if I offended any of you. But I just feel like you're in a good place. You're doing your thing, right? And then boom, on your doorstep, on your phone, on an email, someone is showing up here and saying, hey, remember me? Or hey, do you want to, hey, I'm in town. Or so I'm just getting a little bit of that energy. What else do we need to know for this Six of Cups? Yeah. This could be someone that you have worked with in the past or someone that you are working with. That this could be like if you're going through a scenario of counseling, therapy, seeking someone's advice here. But this could be very much a person in the workplace that you've known before. But it seems like someone's very also invested here. Okay, let's find out more who this false person is. Thank you, Spirit. Share more on this false person. What do we need to know? I'm just hearing like a laugh. Only if they knew. Only if they knew who they were messing with. I don't know if that's your laugh or their laugh, but it's, yeah. So this person here, I'm getting two things. I feel this false person here, they've caused a change or a shift in your life that meant to happen, okay? Like I said, the devil's always at work, and sometimes we get tested. And I feel here someone didn't pass the test and this false person got through, whatever this is. But I want to let you know, I understand in the hurt, the heartache, the mind F that has come with this person. I feel like this shift is going to bring peace, clarity, and a fresh opportunity here. Please know that this person is in their own pain. It gives no excuse. I don't accept anyone who thinks they can operate in that way. I don't give a shit who they are. That's devil work. I don't like people that are wicked. And I can have compassion to a degree, but I'm also like, no, you mess with me or my family, it's a different game. But I believe in the power of protection. I believe in the power of God, and, always working out for you guys. So, temperance energy. Yeah, so there's something that's happening here to bring imbalance. What else do we need to know with this house energy? I feel like this person's fucking around with you, Pisces, and I'm a bit annoyed. But I feel like I want to come out and just go, but I'm not usually that way, but I'm feeling like a sense of anger around this person who's been messing around. So I'm not sure what that is for you, but I'm feeling really agitated. Like I want to go at them. So I'm not sure what they've done in this scenario, but I'm just feeling like I need to protect my friends, my family, or from getting in contact with this person. But what I love about this is that around your home space, I feel like this is coming back into nurturing and people coming back into harmony after some form of battles, okay, where you guys couldn't get on the same page. This is balancing back out in the home space. So, I mean, maybe you've had an issue with a child at home. What do we need to know about this change? Yeah. Again, there seems to be some contemplation here with the Hermit energy. And this could be part of the questioning. Should you, where should you be going? What should you be doing? So 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords. We've got the 7 of Wands up there again. Yeah, there's something that you definitely believe in, and maybe, this is to have a fresh start, to move away from, whatever has challenged you or challenged this situation. Sometimes there's nothing better than starting afresh and moving away from whatever you need to move away from. More than anything, Pisces, doing that is absolutely, supported and fantastic to do, but you need to make sure that if there is some hurt and pain around this situation that you're moving away from for a fresh start, you need to make sure that you're healing or have addressed the issue, because you can't think to move or relocate or change or something without something having not healed if you're moving away for that fresh start. Does that make sense? It's kind of like, don't put it under the rug and think it's going to be fine, because it just will build up and it will show again later down the track for you. So just be mindful of that and don't cheat yourself of that healing that you may need if it's regarding a particular situation. But the fresh start, go travel, go do what you've got to do. I get it if that's what you need. But more importantly, what I'm seeing here is that there's something that you believe in as part of your truth, and I'm seeing that you don't want to deceive yourself either in this scenario. So you want to do the healing work. I can see this, or you want to take a deeper dive within you to really figure out what change is needed, is what I'm seeing here. What else do we need to know about this gift energy? I know this is a bit of a long read, but I wanted to dive in further on this, guys. Where are we at? Yeah, it's a bit of a long read. Okay. What else do we need to know here? Just get one more thing on the death energy about this gift. What do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this death energy? Okay. So there's something that's rebirthing here, Pisces. The death energy with the Ace of Cups is about this brand new overflow beginning that's happening for you. And we're seeing this accelerated movement forward, but that's because it's like you're supporting and standing in what is true to you. But you may have to dive a little bit in, and that's why things accelerate and maybe slow down again, because it's like you're checking with yourself, you're rechecking with yourself, okay? Because something is coming in quite swiftly here, that it seems, with this Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning. What else do we need to know about this marriage energy? Yeah. So, Pisces, I'm not sure if you're choosing to heal a relationship, a marriage, or moving away from it. I mean, your scenario is going to be unique to you. This is a general read, but whatever I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of strength and a lot of like familiarity with self. With this Empress energy, I feel like you're coming back into yourself. You're finding yourself again and really rooting into like where you're meant to be and your truth, and just feeling great about who you are and what you're working towards. If this has been a challenging time where someone has disrupted the family dynamic, maybe you've had problems with kids or just your situation overall, that whether it's work or a person that you're dealing with, I feel like it's all coming back into the home space in some way. But whatever challenge has been here is to strengthen a potential dynamic. Okay, so take that for what it is regarding this situation. But the hardness, the difficulties, the mind effing with it, it's like clearing out. There's a lot of love that's coming back in here into a situation, or, you know, wherever you're going next. It's feeling really good. Look, we've got the Lovers again. So this is about this time making the right choices, smart choices, okay? What else do we need to know about the Lovers energy? And then we'll move to the Child, okay? Yeah. I think there is something here that you experienced with someone that did hit you pretty hard, Pisces, okay, is what I'm getting. But I feel like now it's like you've made a choice, and whatever that choice is, there still might be this lingering effect, whether you stay, whether you go, whether you move a whole new direction, that you've got to work on for you. This could also be if you are in a connection. You may find too that you've got a younger child or someone younger around you that is dealing with some form. I'm just getting a little bit of trauma here. And they may be acting a little bit childish. Okay. So I'm not sure what that is, but let's get some clarity on this child energy. What do we need to know? Yeah. It's like they want to control this child energy. Whoever this is, this may be an adult, but I'm feeling it's someone in your vicinity that you potentially may care for, may nurture on a normal basis, but they're really bringing out their, I feel like temper tantrums. You know, when you think of a child, they're very, what's the word? They are very much about self, what they want, what they desire, right? As a child. And they just keep exploring and having fun and looking out what they want. But a lot of the time, you know, you might be teaching them lessons, disciplining them, but they're very, you know, want to explore and do what they want to do. At the same time, when they don't get their way, they chuck what I say is a wobbly, right? They're all over the place, chucking tantrums, kind of like Nathan McKinnon lately for the Avalanche. I don't know if you're hockey fans. I love hockey. He's been chucking a bit of a hissy fit at the last game. But yeah, the Emperor energy, I'm just feeling like this child is trying to control a situation here. And that could be part of a challenge. What else do we need to know about this child and Emperor energy? Yeah. Whatever this is kind of coming to an end again. We're showing a lot of endings, a lot of rebirth, and a lot more love coming on in. You know, you could find too that this child is the one who's causing a lot of, I don't know, crap in the home place. But in saying that, we're seeing something afresh happening. So maybe the change and move or whatever you're looking at doing here, Pisces, with this person or this situation might be that fresh, exciting, passionate start that is needed. All right, let's get a final card for angel guidance for you. What further you need to know to support your direction. This could be regarding any situation. So if you have a specific question that you may have, feel welcome to ask it. Okay, focus on service. Don't know if you can see that. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. I feel like we need one more here because this is... Thank you, Spirit. Okay, perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Okay, I just was like, this doesn't seem full, like I needed more information. So what I feel is happening here, focus on service to me is usually in pursuit of something that you're passionate about, Pisces. This is something that I feel is an underlying purpose to where you're meant to be next. You may not realize that any disruption that you have had in your life is to put you on track. And sometimes this may not be something that you have done, maybe something that someone else has done that has rattled your cage and disrupted something. It doesn't necessarily mean it needs to break or that it is broken, but where healing needs to occur, it means something has changed, something has shifted, and we're awakening to a whole new, level of self. And I feel like this is part of what may be occurring here, and it's destined in its own way, like we set up here. The Wheel of Fortune's at play. This is putting things like back into the timeline that it's meant to be. And I just feel here there's something that you're meant to be doing in your life, and this is the shift that needs to occur to get you there. This could be you, this could be your partner, this could be your spouse, this could be for your kids. There's something greater here at play than just yourself, and you may not realize this. It could even be the work that you're doing is going to transform huge amounts of people. I don't know. I'm just getting like a really big effect that's happening. It's like a solar effect. I'm trying to think. I'm just seeing like rings, like an energy, like going out, like there's something magic here that's happening for you. And it's right on time. And I'm sorry, if and where you've been through difficult experiences that I know that's not easy to experience or deal with. And we take on a lot when it comes to that, but there's something magic happening here. And I think you'll start seeing it. So if you're feeling called to relocate, go somewhere, do something, I feel there's a bigger meaning behind it for you amongst anything else that's been happening underneath. But I don't think you're going to see it yet until you get there, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave that with you, dear Pisces. I hope this has supported you. I know you have a lot to think about or connect into over the weekend. I feel this is a great time to also journal. I feel there's a lot of information you have that you need to get out on paper, whether this is ideas, whether these are things that you're passionate about, things that you really like doing, things you don't like doing. I'm just getting like a need to journal. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. We'll speak soon. Bye now.